live-in relationship for many years can possibly raise presumption of marriage. In the matter of Tulsa and others versus Durgatya and others, Justice Dr. Arijit Pasayat and Justice P. Sathasivam of the top court noted that living together for many years by a man and woman is likely to raise the presumption of marriage, and the court, while allowing the appeal, had restored the judgment of trial court and set aside the judgment of the appellate court as well as the high court. The case did not deal much about the live-in relationship between Radhika Singh and Loli. Instead, it was related to a dispute of property. And on the death of Radhika Singh, children belonging to one of the brothers of the deceased had asked by what right Loli and her children had on the property of deceased Radhika Singh, as the deceased and Loli were not married. It was alleged that Loli was earlier wife of Mangal Kachi, and when he died, she started living with deceased Radhika Singh for more than 27 years and had children. And also, they lived as husband and wife, and the suit came up when Loli sold the land. Respondents filed suit for declaring the sale null and permanent injunction before the second civil judge, Class 1 Satna, where the court dismissed as there was no merit since the marriage was presumed to be valid, and so an appeal was filed before the second Odisha district judge, Satna, where the court did not presume that the marriage was valid. Then an appeal was filed before the High Court, where the court held that the findings of the appellate court is likely to be erroneous, but does not look like it's perverse. An appeal was filed before the apex court, where the court observed. This court in Gokul Chand versus Parveen Kumari observed that continuous cohabitation of women as husband and wife and the treatment as such for a number of years may raise the presumption of marriage, but the presumption which may be drawn from long cohabitation is rebuttable, and if there are circumstances which weaken and destroy the presumption, the court cannot ignore them.